active Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon to full moon, July into August 2022. I am your reader, fellow Virgo. Virgo Sun sign, Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short. Got Mal? I do. They're my initials. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, 24 years in service at the time of this recording, author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle. You can preview it for free. There is a link in the description box, and I'm a creator on Patreon. Patreon.com/Drawing the Circle, the best Virgo career move I have made to date. I got humans, heroes, angels, witches, immortals, gods, and goddesses as my subscription levels there. Reasonably priced. I'm a Virgo. I'm fair. Putting out content every day. Streaming pretty much every morning. Cup of coffee. Hair doing what it's going to do. And I have to say, with the recent humidity, that's been comedy in and of itself. A little blessing. A little something every day, talking about the lunar astrology, the spiritual practice applications in potentia, if you will. So if you want more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, you want to get Mal, you got Mal, come Patreon on Patreon, because I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Virgo power in service, full force. Went to Saratoga, saw my mom for her birthday, came back recharged, refined, and ready. So if you are new to the channel, 5-card draw is just one card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline, so not a timeless read. But you can go back and look at the ones, you know, look at the periods of your life. I've only been doing them for like 3 or 4 years or something here on YouTube. So maybe you can get some insight there if you like. I also do the 7-card draws for the waning moons, but these are the waxings, and we'll talk about that in a minute. These 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, in that order, to help you tune, right, your heart's desires, the seed that you would plant at new moon, to watch it grow to full over a 2-week period. And let's look at that 2-week period. New moon in Leo, Thursday, July 28th, 1:55 p.m. Eastern. I am in New York, and I've been saying for every reading, and even in the shadow reads before this, a Leo new moon, Sun conjunct moon in Leo on a Thursday. Leo is pleasure, right? Creativity, good fortune, basking in the sun. It's just a lot. I'm Leo rising. Believe me, if it wasn't for my Mars conjunct Leo rising, nobody would know who I was. But then on a Thursday, the day of Jupiter, the day of expansion, the day of joy, the day of prosperity, and a really good money day. So a good day magically, and I'm certainly going to be doing something for my patrons on Patreon that eventually the rest of the world will see, because they get the advanced stuff as well as exclusive content. But then, of course, you plant the seed at the new moon in Leo. 2 weeks later, from Thursday to Thursday, a full moon in Aquarius. It's opposite sign. It's just how the full moons work. Thursday, August 11th, 9:36 p.m. And I will have the shadow reads out for that full to new at some point as well. So, it's a general read. Standard YouTube reading rules apply. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I recommend checking your other signs to get more insights into one timeline we're about to look at here, because I know for myself, sometimes my sun and my moon, because I'm Virgo sun, Pisces moon, take the information angles differently, but give me a larger picture, as well as we can all have different seeds to be sown, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. But on a serious note, with what's going on planet Earth, this involves your heart's desires. Your heart's desires are part of a much larger plan that we are pretty much completely unaware of. We may get glimpses, right? It's why divination can be helpful, but it is a hero's journey. So you manifesting your heart's desires is really important to help this world evolve. The quantum unity of it all, however you want to see that. So this is a way of you really helping yourself heal and doing what you came to do in this lifetime to help everybody do what they came to do in this lifetime, if you're feeling me. So, both feet on the floor if you can, focus on your breath if you will, and I will get you the best clarity, guidance, grace, love, wisdom, and power that they sent me here to deliver, because that's what being an archangel is, apparently. So, My name is Angelo Lyons. What do you want? You would put it together eventually. Anyway, don't blame my parents, though. They were inspired. Screw it. Please take a nice deep breath. Enough explanation. Let's get to divination. Still point. Our first deck for the element of fire, using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I call to the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Watching this video, receiving this reading, ancestors, leave the right card in my hand to help the Virgo collective, maybe myself included, refine and fine-tune our element of fire, what we yearn for, what we burn for, our heart's desires that are intricately woven into the universal, ineffable plan that is better than anything we can imagine or conceive on this level. What's our element of fire? To plant that seed, that heart's desire, this new to full July, August 2022. Well, isn't it just the Virgo word, organization? Now, I forget who else got this, but I know this one came up before, unless that was a private reading. Could very well be. Wait, hold on. Retreat, subconscious. I would have... Taurus had this. That's interesting. So we'll call that an earth sign connection. Purpose, planning, efficiency. Now come to me so easily. Ugh. Oh, that easily, right? And that's something you could do over a waning moon 2-week period, to just sort of work that as an intention. I have a lovely spell for that. It's totally a ripoff from the first series of Charm. Maybe it'll ring some bells, have some echoes, a place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space for the well-being of all and with harm to none. As I will it, so let it be done. That's how I cleaned my kitchen this morning, and I just kind of I go with the flow, and I kind of pinball around the place till everything gets clean. It's a lot of fun, actually. Put some music on, a little Spotify playlist, you're good to go. So, organization. There we go. Welcome to the Virgo read. Smack us right in the third eye with what we already know, but this could also be something creating new forms of organization in your life. And that could be about anything, not just about, redoing your closet, although I'm going to be moving soon, either this year or next. So that's going to, maybe it's organizing that. So let's turn to our element, the element of earth, using the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the stone indicated, great, run with it. Just nice to have a physical object. Clear quartz does everything, but you could grab a rock from outside, a piece of jewelry, tie a string around your finger. Just a reminder for 2 weeks, right, that you have something to, like a touchstone. So let's see what the element of earth is. Please take a nice deep breath. Right, because the oracle message is really dominant, more than the stone itself. Still point. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north powers of earth, we will call upon again with the Healing with the Angels Oracle after this one. Please, my beloved Archangel of Lyons, Archangel of Nature and Wealth and Healing and the green, as DC Comics likes to call it, the chlorophyll, the animals and all of that, please. One card in clarity, our element of earth. What is the Crystal Oracle? The earth, the fuel to feed that fire so that we can manifest our heart's desires, which may only, which would be better done with a gradual organization this new to full July, August 2022. Citrine, got some. Good. Citrine is a member of the quartz family. Amethyst, clear quartz, rose quartz are usually the ones that people immediately know. But has a lot of interesting properties. Now, I've been working with stones since the 80s, since before some of you were born, I'm sure. And citrine was not one that I came to until much later, even though it's sort of like in the basics, I guess you could say. It is one of the 2 stones that do not need purifying because they are purifiers. And I have a citrine sphere. Oh, there it is right there. There's my citrine sphere right there behind me, keeping the altar bookcase humming and moving along, as well as selenite, which I lay my cards on when I do these readings. So citrine can be very much a second chakra. as well as a solar plexus stone. I tend to use it more for solar plexus, depending on the color of the stone, but you know, I'm a Virgo. I want it to match the drapes, which, believe me, are not orange. Moving along, charoite, chrysoprase, citrine. Wealth. Hello. Creativity, right? Like I said, like creative forms. Nobody can birth a new form of organizing quite like a Virgo. Abundance and healing. Yay. All right. So, wealth, creativity, abundance, and healing. WCAH. Waka. Your financial concerns will soon begin to dissolve as a steady stream of abundance starts to flow into many areas of your life. Hence the organization necessary to manage that money. Because when new money comes in, a new flow of it, there is only one source of abundance, and that's the divine, and we're one with that. It's about the channels, how it gets to you. So, you know, we can have many channels of abundance coming into our life, abundance of all sorts of things, but this is talking about cash, is the vibe I'm getting here. This is not abundance solely of monetary level, but abundance of creativity and healing, which is huge over a waxing, any 2-week new to full moon is about creativity. It's about creating, where the waning moon is about releasing, right? The letting go, the weeding of the garden for new seeds to be planted. You're being asked to let go of any fear and guilt that you may be holding on to in regard to your wealth and prosperity. Let's stick a pin in that. That's big because that's ancestral. And whether your people, like genetically, right, going back, I don't know, to Adam and Eve, how far back you want to go, whether they had a lot of money or none of money, or had it and lost it, or lost it and had it, the emotions that come along with that, the regrets, the patterns that were never talked about, at least certainly not amongst family members, it gets passed down. So you're just clearing what was written into the script before your beautiful, immortal, androgynous, apolitical, unity-based soul incarnated to play the role of the personality on a hero's journey in a human body. So, divine organization, right? So let the soul organize this for me so I can get over whatever that lead, that fear, that regret, that guilt might be. Be thankful for the abundance that you are about to receive. There is wisdom in giving thanks before one has received, but it can get a little cuckoo wacko if you try to hack the universe with gratitude. It doesn't work. Honor it and put it to use in ways that nurture and replenish your spirit. This is very Virgo. You deserve to be and have all your heart's desires, which is what these readings are. So understand, this is a leap for a lot of people, but we didn't choose our heart's desires. They're written in, right? They are written into the script of the character development before we, as immortal souls, actors, if you like, artists, whatever, are chosen to play the role. It's like we go through the casting process. And of course, we sign on the dotted line of the soul contract. Read Sacred Contracts by Carolyn Mace, MYSS. She's a PhD. And you'll get another more Jungian angle on that. Or I guess we could say Macian. I like that. Lovingly recognize the abundance you eternally hold within your heart, and you will manifest abundance through all you think, say, and do. And I've been doing that. I have been doing that. That's like, it's a new beginning of that, but it's going to take organization, which really says good stuff is on its way. So wealth, creativity, abundance, and health. So wealth, health, creativity, and abundance. Make it rhyme, please. Wow. So, get a piece of citrine. You don't know. I think it was Scott Cunningham in one of his many, many books, no longer with us, but I'm sure he's a spirit guide of mine, about putting citrine in cash register drawers to attract money. So, the Healing with the Angels Oracle. We're going to double dip into that Earth Angel vibe in a minute. 2 ways to take these cards. I find usually both are relevant. One is the word written on the card. Romance at the bottom of the deck. I don't do bottom of the deck. I'm a top. Sorry. That's why you keep coming back. You know that's why you keep coming back. The word written on the card, think about it, right? Element of air. We're ruled by Mercury. We can overthink it, right? But I really suggest finding out the original meanings of words. Go into, like, the ancient meanings. Like, what are the origins of this word? And sometimes that gives you that extra little Virgo grain of sand that makes it specific to you. The other is these are healing angels. They have to be called upon. They just don't come in. Yes, you can finally break down and go, help, and they'll rush in. But, you know, stitch in time saves 9. I guess stitches. And these witches don't need stitches. So let's see what the other archangels of Earth have to say. Please take a nice deep breath. This is so much fun for me. Still point. Yeah, there's nothing like exposing oneself to archangelic radiation. As I call upon my beloved archangels of Earth, the sign of Virgo, powers of the North, the Arielites, the Urielites, the Orielites, 3, covering pretty much everything in physical form on this planet and possibly elsewhere, being celestials. Please, one card in clarity. What is the element of air to help us stoke that fire, right? Can't have fire without air. The thoughts, the words, the healing angels to help us heal, because they're waiting in the wings with wings spread, ready to zoom in, but they won't come unless they are asked. Called is actually the word. You don't stir or summon an angel, you politely call. So what is the element of air for the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign to help us manifest this organization for this wealth, abundance, and health and all of that coming in? New love. Now, I know a lot of you just ran to Romance Town. I get it. Maybe. We'll see. We still got 2 more cards down in the Whispers of Love Oracle. The Party Turner is next, Element of Water. But let's keep it general right now for a general read. If this is doing something you love, right? Particularly in terms of art and creativity, right? Your wealth, your creativity, your abundance, and getting organized for it. Well, I know, like, all right, romantic love. If there's somebody that, you know, I like, and they like me, and they're coming to the house for the first time, it's a place for everything, and everything is placed with all where it belongs, right? And then I usually end up throwing out my back, which then they can massage, which is kind of nice. But certainly, it's way more fun to do. I'm way more inspired and way more into it. Why? Because my heart is engaged. It's just not all third eye. It's heart. I love this. I love this for us. Yay, Virgos. Cross your legs. This should be our new Virgo power. Cross your legs. Let's see. Here we go, because this is the one that has the true love card and the spiritual connection card and the romance card and the element of water, right? Because if you're going to do a spell, you know, you're going to put your heart into it. The emotional power carries the current, so to speak, of the spirit, which will be our last card down the Macon Healing Mantra deck. So this is the higher selves of all involved. If this is a solo venture, then it's just your higher self. If there are other people involved, their higher selves have a say in what hits the table as well. It's all one. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon, I don't know how I feel about this, as I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above only, please, one card in clarity, the element of water, the energy and motion we experience as emotion, as divine beings with immortal souls on hero's journeys in human form. What is it that we need to be aware of? Higher selves, a piece of information, inspiration, insight most needed by the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, so that we can have the emotional water backup here for that organization. Purpose, planning, efficiency now come to us so easily. That's got an emotional component to it. About health and wealth, creativity, healing, with the healing angels of new love that would come in to like teach us new ways of loving in our healing, heal us for new love bit by bit over a 2-week period, all of that, some of that. So what do you got for us? Piece of information, inspiration, insight most needed for the Virgo collective. This new to full, July, August 2022. Be supportive. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. And with the healing angels of new love, that'll do that. That will take it in. It's like, this is a new opportunity, folks. This is a new moon. Get organized. And be supportive can be for yourself as well. I know, Virgo, we're the servants of the zodiac, but we're not slaves. There's a difference archetypally. Totally Carl Jung, white courtesy telephone. A servant has a choice. A slave doesn't. So sometimes it is about being supportive of ourselves to heal ourselves with new loving ways, right? And sometimes that's manicure, pedicure, facial massage. Lord knows I enjoy it. But sometimes it really is house cleaning, sometimes literal as well as symbolic, to create a support system for this wealth, this health, this healing, this creativity that we're going to be building over a 2-week period. So, last card down, the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn, the card of spirit for these readings, to plug it in, right? The specific mantra to trigger the electric flow, to go through the rest of the spell, the intention work, what have you. So you get yourself a piece of citrine or something similar. You cast a spell for organization, calling in the healing angels of new love, and being supportive and feeling that, right? Letting that be from a more heart space with the angels of new love, teaching you how to do that. This would be the mantra to charge it all and really put into that citrine or similar. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Yeah, I'm going to call upon the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly again, because there's too many ways this can go to say it's just about money or it's just about romance or new love, where all of this can overlap very easily. So please, beloved ones, perfect healing mantra. So perfect that the Virgos clutch the pearls. Oh, the gay gasp. Please, one card in clarity, the perfect healing mantra for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, to help them energize this intention, this heart's desire, which is manifested through organization with that citrine, health, wealth, creativity, and healing with the healing angels of new love. If we call them in, that's going to really shift some stuff mentally, which we can be prone to sometimes getting lost in the details of it, so that we can really be supportive, making a genuine effort to show we care. And nobody does that quite like a Virgo, except maybe a Capricorn, but they're way more serious about it. So please knock our socks off, pop our third eyes wide open our hearts, the perfect healing mantra for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign this new to full, July, August 2022. Inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. Cancer got this, right? Let me just check. Yep. Inspiring others. And you're gonna love this one because it's about not always having to do it all by yourself. And that seems to be a trend for some of the readings this time around. I like this mantra a lot because I do this. I do this with people I run into in the outside world, total strangers, particularly baristas. I'm like, that was amazing. Thank you so very much. You're so much fun to play. You know, thank you for the smile, whatever. Without being creepy. I'm a Virgo. They just feel my light. Here we go. I help. Now, there's a Virgo word. I help others feel inspired by acknowledging their gifts. What a way to be supportive and show you care. When others are inspired, you allow them to take center stage and step into a higher acknowledgement of their personal power. So it's literally empowering people just by acknowledging their gifts. And you can do that silently for a while, too, until you're ready to verbalize it. When others are made to feel useful, they are likely to embrace more courageous decisions as their self-worth increases. So what a service to give, right? Acknowledge somebody's worth and put it in their energy field, and they'll begin doing that for themselves. Yes, it can be vampiric if it's not healthy, but this is a great way to heal this, particularly if you're needing help organizing things. Just saying. I know, how dare I say that of a Virgo. Imagine here's the one. Here, gird your loins, Virgs. Imagine the perfection of not having to do everything by yourself and infusing others with a greater sense of purpose just by asking for their help. Now, I love that he says, imagine. Let's see if I can imagine that. I've been the president of my own company for 24 years. I work from home. I live with 3 cats. I travel when necessary. Yeah, that would be lovely. I don't know that I could imagine that, but I got 2 weeks to work on it, right? It is not a matter of feeling weak or being incapable. Instead, it's about realizing the gift of inspiration you possess, the gift of inspiration that we possess, simply by inviting others to be a part of your day. Well, what do you think about that? It's something you consider. Well, what's your take on that? Particularly if there's new love? This could totally ignite a whole sense of being loving in the world in a different way. Because just because you inspire others doesn't mean you have to do what they say to do. Cross this like Virgo power, cross your legs. Yes, which work. This mantra is ideal for increasing intimacy. New love, be supported. That could go in that direction. Increasing intimacy in relationships, resolving martyrdom. Oh, really, Matt? Did you have to go there? Well, all the earth signs. Pretty much. And communicating your needs, which is not really our bailiwick. Let's leave that there. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to do a blessimation. It's a blessing and a summation. I do it at the end of all my readings just to put it all together because it's an opportunity to let the divine flow through me and say what else it wants to say. And then when we're done with that, we'll chat a little bit at the end where I get to release the energy of this reading so that I can go upload, edit, re-upload, download, and put it out into the world, Virgo that I am. Going to do it my checklists. So let's do this. You ready? Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Thank you. The torch of Archangel Ariel. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Virgo collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, watching this video and, believe it or not, receiving this reading. May we be blessed with all that we need this new moon to full July, August 2022 by inspiring others, because we can help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts, hence being supportive and making a genuine effort to show that we care, which the healing angels of new love can really prepare us for, as well as create new love in our lives in a very, healing, abundant way. And maybe that does bring in other sources of finance, of wealth, but also of our healing and a way of using our creativity as Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs that we may not have before. And maybe we find new love in that as well. But certainly, why not pre-pave all of that with what we are sometimes best known for, sometimes in the minutia, in the detail. This wonderful heart's desire needs organization. So purpose, planning, efficiency now come to us so easily by inspiring others as we go. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. Oh, so let it be done. So would it be, and so it is. That feels very lovely, very heart-centered. Oh, look, disco heart. Got Mal? I do. Did you like it? Then hit the thumbs up, Virgo. That's a service to me and to other Virgos so that they can find the reading. It's how it works, apparently. And if you want more of me here on YouTube, you know what to do. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm the fun one. And I hit the notification bell because I put these babies out when they're ready to go. I do not rush anymore. I blew up my back, my lower back, Virgo, too many times. So you never know when the next one's gonna hit. Neither do I. Going with the flow. And certainly if you want more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mal, then come Patreon on Patreon. Highly recommend it. Really, if you're an artist and a creative type, look into it for yourself. Best career decision I've made to date, no lie. All tea, all shade, all pink lemonade. Thorpe, always backwards. Yes, I'll learn how to do that someday. And if you want to book me for a private reading, there is a video in the... Oh, I forgot. Thorpe. Bye. Can't leave magic hanging over the head. That's not organized. But if you would like to book me for a private reading, there's a video in the description box. Booking your reading with Mal explains every step of the process, beginning, middle, and end. In fact, explains all for you. Just like Clarissa, and I promise we'll get another joke. I'll say a prayer tonight. They'll give me one worse. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Hang in there. The best of luck. And at least we got something that we are zodiacally known for with that organization. So let me know how it goes, and comment if you feel it. Otherwise, wishing you the best and the best, the best and the best. I need a break of all of this, my beloved Virgos. Virgo power, cross your legs, hail, farewell, and blessed be.